Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big news, I've officially been and am getting stocked in bookstores, which means you can too. Just to give you a little bit of background on myself, for those of you who don't already know me, my name is Julian and I'm the author of 4 novels I wrote, revised, published, marketed, and I am now getting stocked all by myself. Now, emphasis on myself, and that's not to boast, but to show you that if you have a book idea or have a published book, it is possible for you to make a career of it without an agent or a big publisher. Thanks to the internet and social media, you don't need an agent or big publishing deal to become an author. You're now able to be the author or the influencer, the publisher, and even distributor all by yourself. I'm living proof, and I'm going to show you how I make it happen. Also, stick around because at the end of the video, I'm listing bonus tips to increase your chances of getting your book stocked. If you're looking to get stocked in bookstores, you're going to need a few things. Please keep in mind that the few things I use work for me, so if there are alternate tools and resources that work for you, by all means use them. So what do you need to get stocked in bookstores without an agent? You'll need a self-published book that's available on Ingram Spark. It also might help to have it self-published on Amazon, which we'll talk more about later in the video. You'll need an Excel sheet that we're going to use as a bookstore outreach tracker, and access to Google or ChatGPT. Everything I've just mentioned is what I personally use, and it's the reason I'm getting stocked. No agent, no publisher, just me and my laptop. Alright, so now you self-published your book on Amazon and made it available on Ingram Spark. The reason I say to have your book on both platforms is because the Amazon reviews on your books are going to give you credibility. These can also be Goodreads reviews. And then Ingram Spark is going to be where the bookstores order your book from. Over the past 3 months, I've been reaching out to bookstores to stock Right My Wrongs, which is my highest ranked book on Amazon out of all 4 of my books so far. Now, the first thing I did was take the valuable information on my Amazon book page and condensed it into a concise 1-sheet Word document. This Word document includes the book title, author name, the book blurb, book specs like the ISBN, page count, genre, retail price. Then under that, I listed popular books that are similar to my own, and at the very bottom, I put my contact info. This 1-sheet Word document is what you're going to attach to your outreach emails to bookstores. Now, bookstores get a lot of outreach emails, so this is crucial because the document is straight to the point and has no fluff, which the bookstores will appreciate. Once you have your 1-sheet attachment ready, you're going to create an outreach email template. This template will be the body of your email that is saved as its own Word doc or your notes app or wherever you can easily copy then paste into the email body to the bookstore you're contacting. So it's very important to write this email copy in a way that's unique to your own personal tone, explains why your book is a good fit for the bookstore, make sure it's not too long in length, and make sure it states the Ingram Spark discount so that the bookstore rep doesn't have to look all over for it. Okay, so now you have your book overview 1-sheet, you have your email template ready to go. Now, how do you find out what bookstores to contact? There are a few ways you can go about doing this, but I'm going to tell you the absolute best way that will save you so much time. If you want to find bookstores quick and easy, go to ChatGPT, then type in list 10 independent bookstores for me to reach out to. ChatGPT is going to immediately list these bookstores, which you are going to add to your Excel outreach tracker. To create your Excel outreach tracker, create an Excel spreadsheet on either Google Docs or on Microsoft Excel and use the following column headers from left to right, or A to Z, column by column. Ready? Bookstore name, bookstore email, contact name, method of contact, whether it's email or website submission, outreach date, notes, and follow-up date. This tracker is going to be where you start to compile your email list, and you'll know when you reach out and when to follow up. It's important to stay organized. You don't want to spam these bookstores and their first impression of you is just being annoying. You want to be organized because at the end of the day, you and your books are your own personal brand. So make yourself look good. I've had instances where I've been rejected after a single email and I've been rejected after a follow-up. I've also been stalked after a single email and I've been stalked after a follow-up. Regardless, just keep reaching out. It's a numbers game. If I reach out to 200 bookstores in a week, I might get stalked in 20, get rejected by 10, and not hear back from the rest. That's why it's important to be persistent and keep your chin up regardless of what the bookstores say. So now I'll explain step by step what an outreach session looks like for me personally. I saved the 1-sheet to my desktop for easy access. I open my notes app that has my outreach email template, and then the tabs I keep open are my email inbox, my Excel outreach tracker, a blank page to look up the bookstore's contact, and then ChatGPT for sourcing me the 10 bookstores at a time. First, I have ChatGPT list 10 bookstores. Then I Google each bookstore one by one and search the store site until I find an email. I then copy my email body template into my email, tweak it to align with the bookstore. I'll then hit send, and then I repeat the process for all 10 bookstores. Some bookstores won't have emails listed at all. I would say just move on to the next bookstore. Some of them have a submission box. I've found success in submitting my book through submission boxes as well. It'll vary from website to website. Once you go through all 10 bookstores, have chat pump out 10 more for you to reach out to. I guarantee you that this method will work, and you're going to learn ways to modify this strategy and make it your own. Now for some bonus tips. First tip, hyperlink your book's Amazon or Goodreads page in the body of your email so they can be one click away from all of your book's info and all the reviews. Now, I have gotten feedback from some bookstores saying, how dare you, if your book's on Amazon, we can't support that. It's going against indie bookstores. I'm an independent author. I have to make money too. And if you don't stock me in your bookstore, Amazon is going to stock me. So I have to put it on Amazon. Plus, the Amazon reviews are proof that my book can drive traffic to your store. So that's the mentality I have. It's up to you if you want to just stick with Ingram Spark and independent bookstores, or if you want to self-publish through Amazon. Amazon just makes it so easy to self-publish, and you're able to make that money all on your own. You don't need to rely on publishers, agents, bookstores, or anyone stocking you for that matter, because you can just sell directly through Amazon. So I do it all. If they don't want to stock my book, it's not the end of the world. We keep moving. Second bonus tip, use Wix to create an author website. There are other web design tools you can use. I just used Wix a long time ago, and I've been using it since. It's done all right for me, so it might do all right for you. Regardless, an author website is going to make you look 10 times more professional in my opinion. Third tip, reach out while the bookstore is open to ensure that you don't get buried under overnight emails. Try to hit them while they're at their computer and not at happy hour. Fourth tip, set your book's discount on Ingram Spark to the highest percentage discount possible. You're not going to make a ton of money at first, but the big discount makes it a no-brainer for stores to stock you because it's minimal risk for them. Believe me when I say that with the more stores stocking you, the easier it will be for future bookstores to stock you when you reach out. Think of it like the snowball effect. The more traction you gain, the more readers will find your book and ask if bookstores are carrying it. Fifth and final bonus tip, build your social media presence. Bookstores are more inclined to pick up your book if there's a chance that it will drive more traffic to their store. Good transactions are mutually beneficial. So if you provide value for them by marketing their bookstore on your social media, they're going to provide value for you by stocking your book. That's all I got for you today, but real quick, I'm told at least once a week that what I want to do isn't possible. I entered this industry with no knowledge on publishing or how books are written in general, and now I'm writing my 5th book and seeing my last name lining bookshelves across the country. It's an insane feeling, and I genuinely want for you to feel it too. Now, if you're personally interested in getting more information regarding the book writing or publishing process, I offer one-on-one coaching that I'm going to link in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you have any tips on this process or you've experienced success in your own way in getting stocked in bookstores without an agent, please go ahead and leave some tips in the comments, and happy writing.